Alright guys, so currently one of the issues I'm facing is for some reason the speaker over there does not want to work. The left side speaker does work fine, but it's just audio from that side. It doesn't work. So currently what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be unplugging the wires that come from that speaker and connecting them to the wires that come from the left side speaker. So if this starts playing music, then it will just tell me that it's a faulty harness and it'll be an easy fix. But if it's not, I don't know what it will be. Hopefully it's not the car receiver. I'm hoping it's definitely not the, well, I guess the car receiver would make more sense, but hopefully it'll just be an easy fix and it's just a harness and I can just buy another one and replace it. But I guess we'll see. So I got my lights set up because it's like 10 o'clock at night, and hopefully I can get this done. So let's see. Alright guys, so after like an hour of messing with this, I think I finally figured out the problem. So one of the issues I had was, to start off, the ground that was connected to this wire that goes connected to the car receiver, the ground was basically almost falling off. So I basically had to take the little terminal that's inside out and then reconnect it. And then I used this old remote wire to make an extension because the wire is way too short and it keeps pulling out. So I did that. So then I reconnected everything, and still sound from that side was not coming out, only sound from this side, even after I exchanged wires. So I had to restart again and take a closer look, and this wire, which I now have cut up, originally was connected to the wiring harness that came with the dash, or the Metro dash doubled in. If you guys take a close look, I don't know how well you can see it because I know this GoPro doesn't autofocus, but I'll include a picture. But if you look closely in here, one of these connectors, it's broken, like half of it's gone. So my theory is that connection was not, or that little connector was not making connection with this one in here, which is why sound wasn't coming out from that side. So luckily for me, I bought this ahead of time. If you guys remember from the beginning of the video, I said I had bought this and I didn't think I was going to use it, but turns out I will be using it. So after I basically cut the wire off out of all these, I reconnected them again, and I included a longer cable, as you guys can see right here, longer cables, and then I will be connecting all those to this. So hopefully that should solve the problem. If it doesn't, then I honestly don't know. I'll have to basically buy a whole new set of wiring harness. But it's basically like 12:30 at night. Yep, 12:11 right there. So hopefully I can get this done within the next hour, and I'll keep you guys updated, so stay tuned. So as you guys can see, all the wires are in. I connected it and the radio turned on. I can hear the CD, adjusting. So all my connections are done. So moment of truth, I'm going to plug it in real quick and see if it works. So fingers crossed. I'm going to set you guys down for a second. So we got power so far so good. Now I'm just going to quickly plug my iPad in and play a song. Alright, so far we have music playing, so that's a good sign. But now the moment of truth, can I hear it from this side? And I think I can. So just to quickly make sure, what we're going to do is we're going to go into settings, balance, and adjust the music so it only comes out from the left side. and it's working. So that was the fucking problem. It took me only so it's 12:38 and I started around 10, so it took me about 2 hours to figure out the problem. And the whole problem was this right here. Where's it at? This right here. So like I said, one of the connections inside is broken. It's like cut in half, and it wasn't making contact with the connection that is connected to that side of the speaker, which is why I could only hear on that side. So it works, and now I get to put everything back together. So I'm just gonna put sensor again, and it works. So we're good. So now I'm gonna put everything back together, and I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done. So I put everything back together, and now the one thing I need to do, the second last very thing I need to do is, besides wrapping this, which if you guys can't tell, I wrapped this in metallic gray, and I still need to finish wrapping this, but the last thing that I need to do to this radio is get an antenna extension cable, because the one that comes with the factory radio is too short, and it will not reach the antenna, which is on this side of this radio. So as you can see right now, I didn't connect it, and it has a perfect fitment, but when I connect it, there's a gap right here because it's pushing the radio back in, so it is able to connect. So that is the very last thing I need to do, but other than that, radio is working. And that basically concludes this video. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave a comment down below. Hopefully this video helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.